calls of Sar Tan Se Juda given from outside, just outside of the Ajmer Dargah. What do you have to say about such calls to violence?
It is extremely deplorable, un-Islamic, anti-Islamic, anti-humanity. It is anti-constitutional. And in India, there is no such place for such slogans. We have grown up and, lived in Ajmer Sharif from my childhood. And I was asking to some of our elders in Ajmer Sharif that have you ever heard these kind of slogans? We have grown up and we have never heard these kind of slogans of, Sar Tan Se Juda, from where they have come into India. Not only Ajmer Sharif, we have not even heard this anywhere in India. It's just last few years that these slogans have crept in and the people are using this and they have been utilized. This is completely deplorable. And I say again, this is completely un-Islamic, anti-Islamic, anti-constitutional, and it is anti-humanity, and we condemn it into the heart. And whoever use these slogans and provoke people to do, investigation agencies must investigate from where they are learning this and why they are destroying the social fabric of the country by using such slogans.
And also in the Muslim community,
if anybody, we have openly called for, within the Muslim community, also across India, if anybody listen to such slogans, anybody provoking, they should report to the authorities, they should report and they should boycott and discard them from the community, the society or the mohallas across India.
Aren't they bringing a bad name to the community? People like Gauhar Chishty, Sarwar Chishty, Salman Chishty, and to the Dargah?
Absolutely, this is highly condemnable. As I said again, that this is their sole responsibility. Whoever is calling for violence, death and destruction, the community, the dargahs, the Sufi khankas, the centers of unconditional love, bears no responsibility of individual acts and slogans. They are doing it in their own personal capacity, whatever their motive is, that should be investigated. And Ajmer Dargah Sharif holds no responsibility of any such individuals who are calling for such slogans of Sar Tan Se Juda or death and destruction. We condemn it, and we also call upon all the khankas to openly come out and denounce such slogans if they are used or in a provocative manner by any section of the society anywhere across India, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Rajasthan to Bengal.
What would you say to the Hindu shopkeepers around the Ajmer Dargah who might be watching you right now? Because just before Eid, there were audio tapes that went viral saying that these Hindus must be taught a lesson through economic boycott. What would you say to people who were being threatened in that fashion?
Look, again, this is their individual statement, whoever raised these slogans and statements. And the Hindus and Muslims have been from generation to generation. All the shops around the Dargah have been, by the Sindhi and the Hindu communities there. They come every day at the time of Dua-e-Roshni to Dargah Ajmer Sharif. When they open their shops, they bring the keys and put at the steps of the Dargah. This is how sacred and spiritual connection, the spiritual relation is for decades and decades and centuries, which cannot be tarnished, which cannot be destroyed by any such kind of extremist individuals or those people who are trying to destroy the social fabric. It is not possible that these individuals can destroy the social fabric of India, and we need to bring this dialogue out in the public spaces, that what India today needs is a discussion. We don't need any debates. We don't need any debates of who is right or who is wrong, because debates, you will always come out of debate for and against. You will never come on a common platform. It is the discussions that is required today, that we need to openly engage in these discussions, bring out the positive lights and the strength, the spiritual strength of our nation, which is unity and diversity across the land. And I think that is one of the greatest strengths that we all have to stand by together, amplify it, and share this message from India to the world.